Alright, what is up guys, it's Storm back here with another video, and this review is super late, but oh well. But anyways, this episode was by far the best episode yet for Season 2 of ReZero. For me, this episode tops Episode 4, which is really saying something. Alright, this episode was so great that I literally could not find anything wrong with it. Now, if they can top another episode like this, then Season 2 will be even better than Season 1. Alright, because this is one of my favorite episodes of all of ReZero. It is definitely in the top 3. But without further ado, let's just jump right on into why this episode is amazing. Now, this episode starts off where the last one left off, with Subaru meeting up with Ram and Otto. And they're discussing how, they're gonna get out of the sanctuary. But first, Subaru tells him that he's gotta do something, and that something is go talk to Roswaal. And as he's talking, Subaru asks Roswaal if Beatrice is a member of the witch cult. Because before he got slaughtered by Elsa, he saw that Beatrice had a book that looked like a witch's gospel. But Roswaal tells him that she's not a member of the witch cult. And basically he also tells Subaru that her book isn't a witch's gospel. It is a book of which there are only 2 copies that exist in the entire world. And then he tells Subaru that it is the closest there is to the Tome of Wisdom, which sounds really important. Then Roswaal basically tells Subaru to say Roswaal said you are to ask the question, which if you remember correctly from a few previous episodes, Roswaal told Ram to tell Subaru that, to tell Beatrice that, the next time they talked. And then Roswaal tells Subaru to tell Beatrice that I am that person, which I guess is the response to whatever question Beatrice will ask from the thing that Roswaal told Subaru to tell Beatrice. And then Roswaal tells Subaru that if he basically says all of that to Beatrice, she'll basically be on his side and the side of the sanctuary, and that she'll be a really big help. And I'm guessing the next time Subaru talks to Beatrice, he's gonna say all that, and she's gonna be on his side. I'm wondering what her reaction is, maybe in the next couple of episodes. But after this, fucking Garfield shows up, pissed off as hell because Otto, Ram, and Subaru were about to leave. And he then starts to transform into this dope ass looking beast form, way better than fucking Frederica's. I mean, Frederica's was still kinda cool, but Garfield's is just way better. And when this happens, Otto, and especially Subaru, and I guess Ram are, they're kinda shitting themselves, especially Subaru, because he's just looking at Garfield like, oh shit. That's when Ram tells him to go and she's gonna hold him off. And with that, Otto and Subaru take off on Patrisil, or Patras. Fuck, I still don't really know how to pronounce her name in English. I'm gonna just call her Subaru's dragon. Anyways, Otto and Subaru are taking off, and the villagers end up lighting the way, and it's revealed that Otto got them to help, and Otto is a real G dude. But fucking Garfield is catching up, dude, and eventually he does catch up and he starts stomping and slaughtering the villagers. And eventually Garfield catches up. And sadly, Otto is killed by Garfield as well as Subaru's dragon. And the reaction on Subaru's face is just another best part about this episode. It's just the look he sees from Otto and the others getting killed. It's just damn dude, hasn't this dude had enough? But that's when Subaru gets transported to this snowy forest, and as he's walking around, he sees a bunny, and harmlessly thinking it's just a normal bunny, he walks up to it, but that's when it chomps off his fucking finger, and then it chomps off his fucking hand. And then out of nowhere, all these bunnies show up and start to tear Subaru limb from limb, literally fucking eating him, dude, alive. This has got to be Subaru's most painful death yet, literally being eaten alive by fucking bunnies, dude. But after Subaru dies, that's when he returns by death to his last spawn point back in the sanctuary. And before Subaru can start to break down really and pretty much realize what the fuck just happened, Ekina comes through and basically says that Subaru is qualified to take the next trial, and Subaru then gets teleported to where Ekina is for another witch's tea party. And as they're talking, Ekina explains that the tea that Subaru had, which is basically her fluids, I'm not sure what fluids she could be implying, you know what I'm talking about, who knows what it could be, but that it's basically like stabilizing Subaru so he doesn't break down and pretty much go insane from being eaten alive by killer fucking bunnies, dude. And this makes Subaru calm enough to talk. And we also learn a little bit more about Ekina, about why she's known as the Witch of Greed, because she basically wants to learn as much as she can and pretty much wants to learn everything. But it also stabilizes the sloth witch factor. But as the conversation goes on, we get by far the best scene of Season 2. Subaru is finally able to tell someone, that someone being Ekina, that he has returned by death. He has literally not been able to tell anyone else since coming to the world of ReZero that he has returned by death. All the shit he has gone through, he has had to gone through alone, and as of telling Ekina, he finally has someone that can listen to like all the pain and trauma that he went through. And because of this, Subaru breaks down crying because he was finally able to get that off his chest and finally be able to tell someone. Man, can you imagine the relief he is feeling from finally being able to tell someone that? I mean, even though it is one of the witches. But right now, I really don't think Subaru cares who he tells, as long as he gets to tell one person about Return by Death. And Ekina basically tells Subaru that it's alright and that she's here to listen to all the struggles that he's had to go through. And with that, the episode ends. Bro, this episode was so good that the scene where Subaru tells her that he has returned by death almost made me tear up, dude. Like, that shit was like, bro, that was like, I can't even describe it. It was just like, it made you feel, dude. There's only a select few anime that can make you feel like that, and I'm surprised ReZero did that to me. But overall, this was the best episode of Season 2 by far, and if they can have another episode as good, or even better than this, then I will definitely be surprised. And if they manage to do this, Season 2 will be way better than Season 1. But at this point, I'm pretty much rambling. This episode is really good. But if you haven't seen it, go watch it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also go subscribe to my other channels. The links to those will be down in the description below. Also go follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links to those will be down in the description as well. And yeah, I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.